Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more multi content, and today I'm gonna tell you a 300 million gold story which I dumped in this craft event, the recent one with the CDP of Insight. I was very excited to get these CDPs, the Brilliants, the Mighties, the normal, and the normal CDP of CDP chest random one. But by the way, if the quality is different from the before one, also you can see the power director watermark. That is because I'm not recording this on the iPhone. I am recording this on my Poco X3 Pro, the Android phone, and I had all these clips on that phone, so I decided to do it here. Also, I do not have the paid version of the Power Director or KineMaster video editing apps, or the modded version. Somehow it was not working for me, so I decided to make this video like this. Hopefully the quality of the video will not drop. Now, why am I making this video all after all this time? The craft event already has been done in the game. It doesn't exist anymore. Maybe next year or something we might get something like this once again, hopefully for a CDP of Rage. But the reason why I wanted to do this because I know I was so excited about this update and the event, and I actually saved up, you can see 1.95, almost 1.95 billion gold that I had saved up. So obviously we had these new the brown things, the leaves, orange leaves, sorry, the red leaves obviously you could only get if you paid for them, and obviously you could also make the other leaves as well, and you would use those leaves obviously just like previous craft events like materials to obviously exchange for rewards. For the CDPs it was a chance of reward, so you were not guaranteed that you will get. And obviously the mighty and the normal CTP as well. The normal CTP, this chest needed the 20 of those, so I just went and collected later down the line. I think I got like a transcendence from this thing. So anyways, let's just dump some gold. Let's start the painful painful process of I what I had to basically go through during this event, and I basically got shafted in this event. That's why I'm making this video. So I had a lot of gold. Gold was not the issue, and I was really prepared to basically do anything to get these rewards. I just wanted the CDPs for my characters. So let's start off with this green leaf CDP of Insight, and you can count how many times I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna just start. I'm not even gonna count, I think, because last time I did, okay, so the first 5 attempts was definitely a fail for the CDP of Insight. There was actually a lot of fails anyways. The mighty CDP took me some time to get because you had to farm them basically from different game modes. So let's just start off with the brilliant now. So I had to try for some brilliance. I was thinking about the CDP chest, but I'm gonna go. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we can do. I was actually in my friends, I think Indian Alliance or something at that time, so we will see about that. So the first obviously first 8 attempts for the brilliant were a big fail. I was expecting that. I'm not surprised. Now moving on to the CDP of Insight. So I had 110 more, so probably 10 or 11 pulls I could do. All of them were fails once again. So that was something that actually happened. We also had like 24 of them, so I could try to get the mighty, but yeah, two pulls fail obviously. You can count the gold and everything. I'm not even counting. There was a lot of stuff that I did not show you. So I had again a lot of these for like 15, 18 pulls for the normal CTP of Insight, and I obviously failed every single one of them. Moving on to more, this time I actually had 440, almost like 450 of these, so definitely good enough for like 40, 44 pulls for the normal CDP of Insight. Like, do we get this? I don't remember. I think I skipped it. I should have skipped it. Yeah, I skipped it. And yeah, it was all fails. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, that hurts. 44 pulls again. We already spent like 20 million gold with the gold spending event that time. And I had more stuff coming on. So I had these mighties, like 5 pulls, I believe. So again, I failed the 5 pulls for the mighties. Moving on, again, next day I was had 903 actually. So we could do 900, so basically 90 pulls for the normal CTP of Insight. I had to just check it out if I could get one, then I just decided to skip it later down the line, and you would see All the gold, we spent 30 million, probably more than that. All the gold and everything gotten to the toilet. 90 pulls fails again. I'm not sure, I'm not counting the pulls. As I said, you can count them yourself. I had like 100 left, so I had about like 9 pulls for the mighty. So I decided maybe I could go for that. I should have gone for the chest actually instead of trying for this thing. But I wanted the CDP more than anything, so I just went for the mighty CDP again for about like 9 pulls or something. Yeah, as expected, fails. So we tried obviously some more, the 10 extra pulls or whatever for the normal. I failed again. Then I actually had 117, about 10 pulls again for the normal CDP of Insight. Tried it, and like not 10 actually, more 10. We had 11 pulls, failed once again. Then I decided to save for the dimension CDP chest, so just to guarantee a CDP. So I went to try for a CDP here, and I actually was able to get a CDP of transcendence from the random CDP chest. I don't mind, I can use a fodder, but oh my goodness. Okay, that at least that was a guaranteed CDP, so I went for it. Four more chances for a brilliant. Uh, no luck, no luck. So I had this time 600, over 600, so maybe like 61 pulls or something for the normal CDP of Insight. Once again, let's skip it. Let's see what we can do. So come on. Like I was really hoping that I wouldn't get this unlucky. Like I think by this point I already crossed I think 300 or something times I've tried this, because I did not show you some of the clips. I forgot to record. I was just I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get anything, so why record? So as the same goes for the mighty, no luck at all yet. Again, next day, again 220, 223. I did so much dispatch because of this thing, and even after all that dispatch, all I got was this fail thing on my screen. Some people got so lucky, 500, so about like 50, 51 pulls once more, and getting shafted all over again. All I'm doing at this point is just dumping gold, although I'm not that worried. Look at that. I had I had 10,000, so I could do maybe 1,000 pulls for this thing. So that is a lot of gold. That was a lot of gold. I could do 101 pulls for this thing. Actually, not 101 pulls. I think it was. I don't know. You guys could try to. Oh well, I was able to actually get the CDP of Insight after I think like 61 pulls more. So maybe I spent about 350 to 400 pulls to get the CDP of Insight, and obviously I got those. What was that? I got that 3 GB of transcendence from that. But it was not over. The race for the brilliant and the race for the mighty insight was still going on. With 12 days remaining for the event, I really wanted to try any trick I had in my bag, starting from the single pulls, going to the non-skip pulls, going to the skip pulls. Everything I tried and was failed miserably every single time I tried. I saved for a few days. I got like 16 of these things, and then still it failed me. It was heartbreaking, definitely. It was insane. So yeah, it was going crazy. The gold event was getting completed, and I was getting shafted. But I was happy somehow to be a part of all this shaftness, which was nice. So 24 more pulls for the mighty CDP of Insight, and I got totally destroyed once again. 24 pulls actually. So that was something. So brilliant. We still had a few more, 8 of them, and I failed all the 8 of them. So with 6 days, almost like 6 days remaining, I was really panicking now that I was gonna get the CDPs or I'm gonna end up with no CDP of Insight, Mighty, or a Brilliant from this event. I've known people that, look at that, 300, so maybe like 30, 31 pulls. I've seen people getting Brilliant in 4 tries, 5 tries. I have no idea. I stopped actually keeping track of the gold, but obviously I was also farming gold. I was still over 1.9 billion, but if I had not spent on this event, I think I should have been, or I could have been, around 2 billion gold already. But I did spend a lot on this thing, Gold was not the issue, never the issue. I've been saving gold for a long time. I have enough for basically I can keep building characters and never run out of gold at this point. But the main deal was the CDPs that I have been really needing to get. I need them for metas and for ABX and ABL scores, which I'm trying to compete because obviously I'm not a spender on the game, barely getting stock stretches and stuff. So I don't know. So at this point, I was just, I'll just record. I don't care. I'm not gonna get anything. I'll just keep recording for this specific video. Show you guys how brutal the RNG could be. No matter, like, this shows you, even though you have been grinding gold for this specific event, and I had everything for this event, the gold, the materials, and everything, still it's not guaranteed, and it can still screw up and the RNG can still go really wild on you. And obviously, not to mention, it was not just the gold, it was also the CCF, the energy that I dumped, the boost point that I dumped, and everything that I dumped for this event. So yeah, I did a lot. I spent a lot in terms of materials, and at least I was expecting some return for all those investment and all that thing. At this point, I was like, okay, probably never. I had like 21 hours remaining. As you can see, it was the last day. I failed all my attempts. I really thought that, okay, I'm not gonna try it anymore. I was already less on energy. I would spend my energy, my time, and everything with something else. Sadly, I was only able to get the normal CTP of an insight and the guaranteed CTP chest, which actually gave me a CTP of transcendence in the end. I was not happy, obviously, but I'm not sure why. I was still laughing at that time. I remember when I pulled the last batch of the brilliants and I obviously failed with 21 hours to go. Last day, no chance of getting the mighty CDP, no chance of getting the brilliant, and I was there. Although, now, as you think that this was horrible, obviously this ended up insanely bad for me. Spent at least 300 million plus gold, lot of CCF and a lot of stuff, and got shafted by the RNG. On the other hand, last night when Cosmic Core started, I reset the reward, and guess what? I got a CDP of Insight from the Cosmic Core. So, even though I was not able to get the Mighty and the Brilliant, I still was able to pull a free normal CTP of Insight here. This will help me out definitely. Helps my mental condition after all that dump. And I'm kind of happy. The universe, you give the universe and the universe gives you back. That's what happens. So, yeah, as long as you enjoy the game, and as long as you have fun. I got totally shafted, but I'm happy that I was able to play the whole event, and now I'm also again happy that I was able to get a free insight from the Cosmic Core, or I should say the Cosmic Core. But yeah, whatever happened, good RNG, bad RNG, I enjoy the game and I try to make the most out of the positive gameplay in my all feature fight. I love the game and I love the RNG sometimes. It can hurt you, it can also make you feel good. So as long as you enjoy the game, I don't think anything matters at all more than that. Give this video a like if you did enjoy it. Also subscribe to the channel if you already are not. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Take care. See ya.